I'm very pleased to be here with Josh from US Steel and Andy from LSQ.
Along with our partners here at LSQ, US Steel has implemented a supply chain financing program focused around our raw materials space. Specifically, we've identified our scrap area as well as our coal area as a potential opportunity to adopt supply chain financing with relatively low hurdles. In that area, US Steel has a significant amount of its raw material spend and a significant amount of large suppliers, but the number is much lower than some of our more diffuse commodities. So what that's allowed us to do is with relatively minimal administrative work on the onboarding side to get some of these really large entities signed up to our program and make a big impact on a working capital perspective from our end, as well as in the case of scrap specifically, really provide some benefit to some of these businesses that are very cash intensive at the same time. So really a win-win situation. And over the course of the program's a little about over 2 years old since it's been active in both commodities, and we've had some pretty good success. I think we've had about a $92 million working capital benefit to date, and we're working to expand that every day with more suppliers as we can.
One of the big things for us, and I think we mentioned this in the submission, was that this was a major partnership between 4 entities, actually, between US Steel, of course, LSQ, the Export-Import Bank of the United States, and then Huntington National Bank. So the process is a little complicated, but we are involved in that XM program, which has been great for us, and something that we have some expertise in getting the guarantee for the bank on the payables, which has been good. But it was a lot of work on our team at the beginning, a lot of work with US Steel. Josh, I think you were involved from the beginning with that process, and it's just been very rewarding to put that together. We get a lot of feedback, and we have a team that works heavily with the US Steel suppliers, like daily. And it's been very rewarding for us to see the benefit that it's had for those businesses. Josh said there were some there are some large businesses, but there are also some small to medium businesses in there that really need the working capital lift. And I've seen companies that family owned companies that are really they're growing now. And we've been very fortunate to have actually two of Josh's suppliers who have came on board as LSQ partners. One created their own supply chain finance program recently, and the other one came on we work with them on a working capital lift with some of their other customers who do not have a supply chain finance program. So we're really pleased with the relationships with US Steel is growing and improving their working capital. We're seeing a great working capital lift across their partners. I think it was about 15 months into the program, we hit $1 billion in early payments processed through the US Steel program.